Hi guys, welcome back to my modded survival Minecraft flat world. I've been doing a lot off camera and I'd like to show you guys around. So, as you can see, the mountain is the same, all completed except for like those areas over there. Also, you might notice the screen is different because I have my Nintendo Switch controller connected to my phone, so I can use that to play. So if we just go in here, you can see that it looks a bit different, and that there are a bunch of chests. And if I just come over here, you can see that all of the chests are filled with cobblestone. This is because I dug out the entire area and put it all in chests, so that way I can build in here. Okay, now that we're at the bottom, you can see that there's cobblestone down here that's placed. I'm just going to place down a couple torches. They are placed in a circle. You also might notice that the sky looks a bit red or orange depending on what time of day it is. That is because I used the fog command because I want the sky to look red. Anyway, there's also this little shape. It's like almost a half circle because there wasn't enough room for a regular circle, so I decided to make a big almost half circle. And there's another circle over here. I'm just gonna place down more torches. Okay, so any area like over here that's in between the circles, I'm basically going to turn into like a hallway. And there's going to be a castle on top of the mountain, so this will just be connected to that. And I go over here, ignore the lag. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is I'm going to try to get to the nether soon and get some lava, like work my way up. So that way I can get some iron armor and everything. And once I get some lava or obsidian, whatever one I get first, I'll go to the nether. And once I'm in the nether, I'll get a bunch of glowstone. Instead of trading for it, I'd rather just go to the nether first. And or either I'll use glowstone or maybe I'll get some frog lights if I can get some frog eggs. But glowstone seems more easy to get, so I'll probably just go with that. And what's going to happen is I'm going to put the lights down at the bottom where the circles are, and I'm going to build up the walls with color, and then I'm going to put layers of red glass, but then at the top I'm also going to put tinted glass. That way I can combine an effect I found with a different effect that a lot of people already know. And the other effect I found, which I'm going to use eventually on the actual building of my castle, is going to be the windows. So what you do is you take, I don't have anything to show you. 1 second. If you take, say right here is your light blocks. These blocks will be either concrete or wool, and you're going to cover the light blocks with carpet, which is also what I'm going to do for down here. and you build up the sides with the red as well and the back, and you cover it up at the top. And you want to make sure you go far enough that just barely the light stops reaching the top. And what you're going to do is you're going to cover the top up. You're going to outline the red blocks with so what I'm going to be using is blackstone for the walls. And then you're going to, where the carpet isn't one out where you outlined it, you're going to put tinted glass. And this is going to make a really cool effect. But it's not going to look as cool without vibrant visuals on. It still looks okay, but with vibrant visuals, it looks amazing. Anyway, that is all I wanted to show you for today. This is all the progress I have. Okay, so now that I've shown you that, I want to just let you guys know a few things. I did add a couple of new mods. They are, I show you in the settings. Here we go. We have obviously you would see by what you see on screen that it's pink, everything with the cute hearts and the waffles for the hunger bar. That's this mod. And then we have the better clouds, so that's the sky. I might end up changing that eventually if I find a better one, but for now that's what it is. I have vanilla 3D, which is, if I show you, I go over here. So I had a couple of pickaxes left from mining the thing over there, and this is what I have. This is the pickaxe, and there's also one for all the tools, and it looks super cute. Unfortunately, there is no animation, and I think that also affects just my regular animation as well, which is unfortunate. But if they ever update it, I'll make sure to update it. But for now, I think I can deal with it because it's just super cool looking. Not only that, but I also have another mod, which is, now that we're back in settings, this is the backpacks mod. I have backpacks now, and they're really good. They have a magnet setting, so that way if you want to pick up items and immediately put them in your backpack, you can do that. And we have a couple different furniture mods. So we have Furniture V2, we have the Fae Pixies furniture pack, and Fae garden decoration. So there's a little bit of a different. We also have Mini Turia Survival, and all these together, some of them, I think it might be the Fae Pixies pack and the Fae garden decorations, either one of the two or a little bit from both. They're a bit interactive, so you can sit on some of the seats and open up the drawers, turn on the sinks, those sorts of things. But some of them, like the Furniture V2, does not allow you to. So I was planning on using some of those because they look really cute. I have my kitty totems, so that way the totems don't look boring. I have a dynamic boss hotbar. I have the health bar. We have a different vein miner thing. Now it's just a tree capitator mod, but the other one was glitching my game too much, and it's very unstable of a mod, so I decided to switch it. We have a clear glass texture pack, so that way the effect with the lighting works. Potions reimagined. It gives all the potions really cool outlines and stuff. They all look different. So I like how the eggs look now. We have soundscapes, which if you heard by the wind in the background and the rooster at day and all those sorts of things, and little crickets also. Obviously you saw from before my other video, I have an owls add-on. I did have to spawn them in because they don't spawn naturally on a flat world, and that is the only reason why I'm cheating them in. Otherwise I wouldn't cheat anything in, but just for now the owls are cheated in. Gravestone add-on, which is, I'm going to show you something related to that in a bit. We also have Invisible Item Frames texture pack. We have this glasses texture pack, which basically makes all the helmets and the chest plates not show up, and instead they're replaced with glasses on the face. And they're each one from like leather to diamond and netherite is different, but the leather ones you can dye different colors, so that's really cool. And then, as you could see from earlier, I also have my torch and offhand one. That's self-explanatory because Bedrock and Pocket Edition, they don't have that by default. And then Better Fireflies, that just changes the fireflies on the firefly bushes, if I can ever get them. And then my Overgrown texture pack, that just makes the wheat and the grass and every little natural nature thing look a little bit better. And yeah, that's about it. What I wanted to talk to you about with the gravestone mod is, the little papers it gives you. I've been saving them up to show you how many times I've died while digging out the inside of the mountain. And I was wondering if you guys want me to keep doing that, or if you want me to throw it out. So that way either I can have a death counter with all the papers, or just get rid of them. It's up to you guys. Anyway, I think that'll be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, that's about it. Have a good day, and like and subscribe. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it. Hit the bell if you want to watch more of my videos. I know it's probably been a little bit, and it's going to be another little while, because I'm going to be doing this mountain next, and then show you again, and try to get into the nether and all that, but yep, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.